All right, Cowboy Nation, the news of the hour. Dan Quinn will not interview with the Jacksonville Jaguars and going to stay focused in on this team, which is a good thing, Cowboy Nation. We still need to establish that continuity, and especially we don't need nothing to get in the way. I look at this team just like this, Cowboy Nation. This particular team is on the same page with each other emotionally, and that goes a long way, Cowboy Nation. Think of this. The sheer thought of the defense and the offense playing a game within a game. Whoo! Go watch the sounds of the sidelines. They are competing in a good way. Not an individual way, but in a good way. Offense versus defense. And the way the special team is playing, they ought to enter into it and say, hey, whenever we block a kick or make a field goal, what have you, or whatever it may be, we need to start getting some points too. Make it a three-way thing. But I do absolutely love the mindset and the focus level of this particular team. Now, Dan Quinn, when you look at his resume, you'll say, man, remarkable job, regardless of who initiated or who started it over there in Seattle land, right? And then you look at the Atlanta situation. It started off good. It started off wonderful, right? It just didn't end the way that he would like it to end. Fast forwarding to now, present day, just look at the culture. Look at everything on how they working together as a unit, one particular unit. And that, my friend, is how teams can actually win. Is understanding that, hey, there's no big I's, no little U's, and that is what Dan Quinn is bringing to the table. Look at the resources that he got juxtaposed to the resources that the offense got. One can argue that the offense got all of the money. The defense, we just reaching for this and that out of players. And I said this before, and if you followed this channel for a long time, you'll already know what I'm about to say. You already know. And it's right here, Cowboy Nation, that coaches elevate. Coaches find ways to extract that good stuff up out of you, so that now when other teams look at you and say, hey, God dog it, we were wrong about this guy. Oh, we were truly wrong about J. Ron Curse. Oh, my goodness, how bad we were. Wrong with my guy, Carlos Watkins, right? All of those boys are elevating and peaking. And I'm not saying I'm going to give all of it to the coach, but one can argue that the coach can get majority of it, right? Of the aspect, Cowboy Nation, of those boys playing at a better level than what they were playing at before. Now, culture is one thing, right? Results, I say this too, everyone have a reason, but results are what matter. Focus leveled, right? We play against the Cards, who one can say, well, they on the skid. Well, offensively speaking, they're ranked right at 15th. Defensive-wise, they're ranked right at 16th. They are better at pursuing and chasing, running to the quarterback, as far as sacks or what have you. They got a guy, Chandler Jones. I don't believe since he been entered, no one got more sacks than him. That is what they bring to the table, right? They can create pressure. They had some injuries, what have you, on their front, but still they can still create pressure. You got a chippy guy. You got a chippy guy out of Wilson, one of their DBs, and you also got a guy by the name of Budda Baker. That will be the person that you will have to play chess match with, right? What you really want him on? You want him on Schultz all day? Do you want to pay attention to when he come down and feel inside the box? Do you flex Ezekiel Elliott out on the island there and see where he moves and follow, right? Or do you want to press the issues of their linebackers? Cowboy Nation, we must figure out a way to keep them on their heels. Now, from an offensive perspective, Cowboy Nation, they got a quarterback that I believe is play better when he's outside of the pocket, of course, scrambling. It's like a not a timing offense, but more so of an offense that you look at it like, hey, good old college stylish, you know? So how do you condense and compress all of that in? Oh, you do it this way, Cowboy Nation. You make sure that Parsons spying him. You make sure when those wide receivers got the opportunity to catch the ball, you hit him, you stick him. You do not allow him to go to his target. And his target is, of course, the tight end, who's always a quarterback best friend. Zach Ertz, y'all remember him. And if anybody know how to play him, should be the players that's on this team, right? Minus J-Rock, I believe. But outside of that, we should know the tendencies of him. Hit him, stick him, make him feel it. Christian Kirk, shout out to him. Fast guy. He can take it over the top. But short to intermediate routes is what he's running. And I believe, Cowboy Nation, you deliver some pressure on him. Get him at the LOS. Don't be afraid of the double move. You can knock him off of his marker. That's matchups, baby. Who you put on him, you know. I think that this should be a game that you would say to yourself, all right, cool. Anthony Brown, you on him. Rondale Moore, you put one of your nickel corners on him. And Green, of course, that's Trayvon Diggs' duty. But you can still switch it around depending on who will be the hot hand. And right now, their number one receiver is Christian Kirk. So maybe, just maybe, you flip it around every now and then and move Trayvon Diggs on that side. And it could be by the help of Dan Quinn of establishing all of this and not focusing on other jobs that's out there that's open, right? Because he's saying, I got a duty and I got a responsibility to secure. So all of those things can work out to its favor just by staying level-headed and focused in. I'm glad that everybody is pretty much focused in, razor sharp, as it relates to their thought track, as it relates to their mindset of this entire game, as it relates to, we got 2 more games, this game and the Eagles next week. So if we stay focused, if we stay locked in, man, nothing is impossible. Cowboy Nation. So post me your thoughts of Dan Quinn staying, basically, and not entertaining anything, and post me your thoughts of the Cards. I'm going to tell you, through the course of this year, we face teams that's a better defense than them. They're ranked 16th, like I said. And we face teams that's a better offense than them from a stat aspect of it. So I believe we will see the same Cowboys. Don't fall into the trap of saying, well, it's the same old Cowboys. It's a brand new team, brand new philosophy, different coaching staff. And minus some of the setbacks that we had as it relates to the losses. We only lost 4 games this year, right? One can argue when we were not able to be at full strength. That's when you saw those L's, right? Baby, we got reinforcements coming. They knocking on the door hard. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. We out. Peace.